Hi guys, my name is Thomas Miller, and this here is what's in my camera bag. And yeah, as you can see, I have a Peak Design Everyday Backpack 30-liter version 1 here, but this isn't the bag that I'm going through here today, because I'm using this as my everyday bag, and normally I have only one camera body and a couple of lenses, and that's it. Right now it is empty, so instead of that I will be going through this here, which is a Lowepro ProTactic BP 450 AW2. So, and this bag I'm primarily using as my big camera bag if I have to carry a lot of gear. So for instance, to weddings or just events or whatever I'm doing where I need a lot of gear. So let's get into what is in it. Let's just start off with the waist straps. In this pocket here, the only thing I have in that is a couple of spare hair ties, since I have long hair and they are always a good thing to have. Then on the other side I have a small bottle of hand sanitizer, because it is also a good thing to have, and also especially right now with the corona and all of that. But I was actually carrying that before corona. And then in the side pockets, there are one here and one on the other side. I'm carrying a pen and a notebook, even though I actually don't write things down on paper because of I am dyslexic, so it isn't that easy for me to do, but it is still a great thing to have. And other than that, I have this here, which is a Pete's Private Life coin, the V2. And the reason why I'm carrying this is, first of all, one is for inspiration, since Peter McKinnon, he is one of photographer I'm actually sometimes getting inspiration from, and the fact that you can start off from nothing and really getting a lot of success. And the other reason why is because I suffered from anxiety, and I have found out that if I feel like an anxiety attack is on the way, it is a good thing for me to actually play around with something in my hand, and a lot of times a coin is enough just to fiddle around with. So that's why also I'm keeping it in my bag. And then here I have some business cards, always a good thing to carry. On the other side here I have a small flashlight, a memory stick, just in case, and then a memory card wallet filled with memory cards. So that's what's in the side pockets. Let's get into this here. On the top I have first of all this here, which is all the accessories for the bag, so the tripod holder, water bottle holder and such. And I have it in here since I don't really use the water bottle holder that came with the bag, because I don't like it as a water bottle holder. It is fine as a tripod holder or a light stand or something, but not as a bottle. But there are also a pocket here in the top, and in that I have a face mask and a small rain poncho, since the camera bag itself has a rain cover, but it doesn't. It helps keeping the bag dry, but not me. of course. So I have a poncho that I can put on me if it started to rain. So that's that. Let's now get into the main compartment, which you're getting through from the back side. There. And this is how I have it set up at the moment. So in the lid I have things like a cleaning cloth, a remote for my DSLR, some color gels for my speed lights, some spare batteries for the speed lights, and then a lens pen, and this here, which is a camera strap. It is a Lowepro Cuffler, I think the name are, which is just this small raised strap, and it is amazing. Actually, I really like what Peak Design are doing, so I have a couple of things like the what is it called, the capture clip, but I haven't, it isn't on here or in this bag or anything right now. So yeah, that's just what I have in here. I don't have a laptop in it because the one laptop I have is terrible, and it is actually also too big for this bag. So let's get into the camera itself. This here is my main camera, which is a Nikon D7200, which is a great camera. It is an older crop sensor camera, but it is still a fantastic one. It works it works the way that it should do. It has 2 memory card slots, and it is just a beast of camera. And yeah, I have also a battery grip on it, and right now there are a 18 to 70 lens on it. So yeah, this is my main camera. My backup camera right now is this D5100, which is actually my first DSLR. So a lot of the jobs I have had so far from, yeah, when it comes to photography, like I have been at festivals and some weddings and taking pictures, all of that was actually on this camera here. So it is really old, and I have been using it for years. So I'm actually going to switch this out with the camera I'm filming on right now, which is a Nikon Z50. And yeah, when it comes to the lenses, I have this old 28 to 80 mm lens. I don't really know what brand it is because I got it with an old analog camera, but it works fine with my main camera, and yeah, the autofocus works on that. So I have that, and then I have a 50 mm, yeah, 1.8, and it's a Yongnuo or something like that. I can't really say the name, but it is a Chinese lens, and it is really cheap, but it is actually really great for the price. So besides that, I have a 40mm macro, which is a 2.8 f-stop, and it is also a fantastic lens. Then I have here the kit lens I got with my D5100, which is a 18 to 55, and it works, and I have used it mostly as a backup, but this is also one I'm going to replace with the 16 to 50mm lens that are with my Z50. And then yeah, I have just a small blower to clean, and then some spare caps for the body of the camera and the lenses. And then the last lens is a 35mm, and this is actually one of my favorite lenses so far, and the one I've used the most. So it's a really great lens. But yeah, other than that, I have my speed lights, which is the first one is Neewer. I'm not sure exactly, but it's a 750 version 2. It is a cheap flashlight, not flashlight, speed light, and I have a matte mud grip on it here because I really like matte mud and their system when it comes to using some diffusing for event photography, because they are really easy and quick to get on and off, so quickly I can switch between them if I need it. And yeah, right below that I have my second speed light in here, which is a Godox TT685 and it's also a cheap one, and it is still an amazing, really amazing flashlight, speed light. And one thing I really like is it has a transmitter and receiver built in it, so that is a really great thing. Because the last thing I actually have in this bag, some of the last thing is down here, which is a xpro trigger, also Godox, and a Godox X1 receiver. Yeah, I think that's right, for the speed lights. So I have that to do some off-camera flash if necessary, which it is most of the time, since off-camera flash is better in my opinion than on camera, depending on what you're doing. If it is weddings or such, I always have a on-camera flash because it's just easier. And then the last thing is this Nomatic McKinnon battery pouch, where there are 2 spare batteries for my main camera. Right now I don't have extra batteries for the Z50, and I don't have any fully charged batteries for the D5100, so that's why I only have spare batteries for my D7200 in here. So that's actually all I'm carrying in my camera bag. Then the only things is, yeah, that aren't in the bag is the diffuser for the speed lights, and then maybe a tripod or a light stand, or depend on what I'm doing. So it is changing depending on what I need, but this is what I'm carrying most of the time. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then give it a thumbs down. It's all up to you. I can't decide what you're going to do, but anyways, I am ending this video here. So goodbye, guys.